Something you were embarrassed about that you embrace now.
Probably struggling, you know, struggling. It was a period in my life, like, we were struggling.
Money-wise? Financially?
Yeah, cause like my family all like full of all hustlers. So I was used to like a certain standard growing up. You know, I always had like nice shit, nice clothes, you know. But it got to a point where it was like all that kind of stopped, you know, and we was struggling. Like me and my mama, we was struggling. And my friends are still balling. You know, my friends are doing good. You know, I'm coming around. You know, I ain't got certain shit that the rest of us got. You know, and I guess it was kind of embarrassing, but it put a battery in my back to go do what I had to go do. But that's something that I always talk about on my records. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, where was you at when I was sleeping in the basement? You know, just it really turned into a positive. But that's what make the wins better, you know, when you got to work hard for it.
Remember what age or grade this was when the struggle began?
Man, I'm probably about 16, 17 or something.
In high school?
Yeah, it was like right when you needed it to be
Prime
good.
time high school years.
Yeah, like right where you needed it shit to be good.
Sophomore, junior, senior, somewhere around that range there.
Yeah, for sure.
What was the rock bottom point? The absolute rock bottom point of the struggle that you experienced?
Man, me and my mama was like sharing a basement room. Like, man, we was sharing a fucking basement. And my best friend, he got killed like that around that same time. My best friend RJ. And shit was just bad, you know, shit was tight. And just seeing her just struggling, you know, trying to make ends meet and just going through it, you know, and she didn't know what to do. And that just put a battery in my back. I'm like, fuck this, I'm about to go get some money, you know.
You take it upon yourself to get some money, or does she actually ask you to
No,
pitch in?
I took it upon myself, you know, and included her later.
How long did it take for you guys to get out of that basement?
About a year or two. Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but yeah, it's about man, probably was over about 2 years though. Yeah, my grandma crib. My grandma crib was in the basement.
Grandma on your mother's side, it sounds like.
Yeah, my grandma, my granddaddy.
Now, did you keep this hidden from your close friends, your inner circle, or did they know this was?
Nah, they used to all come on. That was a hangout spot for real.
Okay.
You know, but I just wasn't where I wanted to be. You know, like I said, like growing up, I always just had the best of everything. Like, you know, and that was normal to me. I didn't even know it was the best until I lost it. And yeah, but I wasn't hiding it from nobody. Like,
Some people do hide their struggles.
yeah. No, I tell the motherfucker quick, look, I ain't got it. I'm fucked up. Like, as simple as that.
In regards to this moment that you just described here, is there a song that really, you know, paints this imagery, or you really speak on this time in your life?
Keep pushing on Social Dreams. Yeah, I kind of speak on it on there. I speak on it on a lot of songs, but
Yeah, but I didn't know if there was a song that just you know just
I think
got somebody really immersed in this time of your life.
Yeah, I think Keep Pushing was like the song, cause like my grandma and them was just on my ass, like, you know, go get a job. You know, like, you ain't gonna be like your daddy running the streets, this and that. And they wanted me to get a job so bad. She wanted me to be an OR tech. And that shit, I was just like, man, it ain't for me, you know. It got to the point where I did try to get a job just to satisfy them, but that shit wasn't for me. You know, I had to go do what I had to do, and it ended up working out for the better.
What did you learn from that experience there? What did that teach you?
Which part? Which part was that?
You know, the struggle with the basement and that whole scenario there.
It taught me
Just that 1 or 2 years, that rock bottom point.
I don't know. That really showed me like how important it is for family to stick together. You know, like everything I do, they with me. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna be a part of it. That really showed me like breaking bread with your family, the importance of that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been times where my mama didn't came across some money and she broke bread with the whole family. Like, you know, look. And you know, when I started getting money, I broke bread with the whole family, like everybody in the household, and they was, you know, they was ecstatic. You know, even though I was doing wrong, but you know, it was all we had at the time. So even today, like, you know, everything I do, you know, I most definitely keep my family included and make sure everybody is good.
And were your family members aware at that time you were doing wrong? Were you hiding that from them? Or was it out in the open?
At first, I was hiding it, but it got to a point where I came across something where I didn't really know what to do with it, and my grandma knew what to do with it. And my granddaddy was like, "Man, ask your grandma." I'm like, "Hell no, you ask her." Cause my granddaddy, that's a whole other subject. He was something else, man. RP, gang gang. Me and my granddaddy was in business together, and we had got something I didn't know what to do with it, you know. And he like, "Man, your grandma, the truth, it like she know what to do. You can go ask her." I'm like, "Hell no." But I had to ask her, and when I went and asked her, she was like, "Ooh, yes, we about to get some money." And I was so shocked, like, "What the fuck?" That's really what I learned, like, a lot about my family.
Now, grandmother's still alive?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, mother's still alive?
yeah.
Have they heard this song?
Oh yeah, yeah. They hear all my music like before anybody. Like when I come from the studio and I'm hype about a song, I send it to them first, like leaving the studio. That's why I can't really fabricate shit in my songs, because the first people that hear it is people that really know me inside out. So, you know, that it amazes them to hear certain things I'm talking about, and they remember it, and they like, "Man, how did you put that like this?" And man, I remember that, and you know, so yeah, they like my critics, you know.
What did they think of this song in particular?
Oh, they was emotional about it. They was emotional about it. You know, they remember that. They was like, cause I said something about them like making me feel. I forgot what the lyrics was, but I was talking about how they was pressuring me to get a job and how I was feeling about it. And she was like, "I didn't know you felt like that and this and that." But you know, they love it though.
How old is grandma now? How old is your
Oh,
mother
I ain't
now?
about to say my grandma age, you
Okay.
know, but she healthy, you know what I'm saying? She look good for her age.
I'm just curious how. I was just curious to see that she was still listening to your music
Oh
at whatever
yeah.
age she's at
Oh,
now.
my grandma a gangster, man. My grandma, she the truth, you know.
I was gonna ask you something and I lost my train of thought, but yeah, we'll just end that part there. Okay, I want to ask you this. Oh, I remember. Okay, because they do review your music, have they ever told you to change a lyric, withhold the lyric because it was too real for the world to hear?
Yes, my grandma. My mama, she be all for it. My grandma be like, "Man, stop putting me in them damn songs. Stop, like, you should be saying that." Like, you know, our grandma, she be playing though, but sometimes I be thinking she be serious. But
Have you ever done that? Have you ever actually changed the lyric or withheld the lyric or changed the lyric
oh
just to?
yeah,
Oh, you
yeah,
have.
Like, for sure. Like, friends done heard certain shit. They like, oh, hell no, take that shit out. No, don't say that. You know, I take it out.